All I hear is talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. If she be down the ride, oh, I'll bet that.
Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. My name is JayH. How y'all doing, Postal family? Is everybody good? Is everybody cool? Everybody clean? Are you crisp? How you feeling irie today? Let's talk, let's talk. There it is. You see it. I never dreamed that one day. Hold on. See it? There it is. There it is. Here I am killing it. Need I say more? Need I say more? Let's talk, baby. Let's talk. I did a poll maybe about a month ago, and I knew that I wanted to get back around to this, so I apologize. Hold on. It says, y'all know the old man can't read. Cut it out. Oh, I can see the future, baby. See the future. All right. So it says 887 votes. Not 10, not 50, not 100. Almost 900 people put their finger on this question. Who's hurting the United States Postal Service right now? One vote. Nobody ducked the question, and y'all answered. So the results are, don't judge me, y'all. All right. So 9% said the old heads who forgot what it's like to be new. 15% said Gen Z who think it's optional. 11% said workers who complain but don't step up. And 65% said management who never touched the street. All right. Damn thing too close. All right. So let's try to break this down because every single one of these categories, they hit home, right? So we spoke about the old heads. Let's start with the old heads. That's me included. Only 9% picked that, but I know exactly why I put it up there. Because we know somebody that's been in the game for 20, 25, 30 years or so. And instead of guiding the younger folks, instead of showing them the ropes, they just throw shade. They forget what it's like to be new. Act like they came out the womb casing mail, driving trucks, doing things the way that the Postal Service is supposed to do it. Come on now. They act like they did this shit with no mistakes. But the reality is they struggle too. And a lot of them are gatekeeping knowledge like it's a secret recipe. That don't help craft. That don't help the Postal Service. That just creates another generation of bitter-ass employees. So yeah, only 9% voted that way. But if you are a vet and you spend more time clowning the new people instead of helping them, you part of the problem too, cousin. Oh, man. Gen Z. Woohoo! Gen Z. 15% said Gen Z who think work is optional. Now, I'm going to keep it 100 right here. This one stings a lot for a lot of people because I've trained plenty of new hires, right? And some of them are beasts. They show up to work, they put in the work, they quick learners, willing to do whatever it takes. But then they got the ones who treat the job like Uber Eats. I said beast and Uber Eats. Does it rhyme? No, I don't know. They clock in when they feel like it and they want a paycheck, but they don't want to grind. Do you believe me? Go look at some of my reposts of all those TikToks. Let's do it. I'm over that. Public is already spoken. But here's the facts. This is the Postal Service. The mail has got to move. The parcels have got to move. You can't call out every other day and expect the machines to run smooth. You can't bounce the second it gets tough. The attitude, I'll quit and just find another job. That's poison in the system. It needs consistency. So yeah, 15% said it, and I ain't mad at that. I get it. Now, the heavyweight champ, management, 65%. Management who never touched the street. Woo! That's a mic drop right there. That's the one most of y'all are feeling right now. And I can't argue it. Management wants to run the business. I get it. But half of them never worked the street. That's why. As much as that little young lady talked her shit, yo, no, I didn't like you. You never carried the eagle. You right. I would never try to be a manager over carriers. And I have a plethora of knowledge. I would not disrespect your craft like that. I couldn't do it. They never drove a truck in the snow. They never cased a route with 600 addresses. They never delivered with the fucking scanner blowing up with just beep, beep, back to back. No. But they want to tell you how fast you should be, how much you should move, and what numbers you got to hit. That disconnect is what it is. It's disconnect. It's dangerous. That's why the morale sinks. That's why the good workers walk away. You got people making decisions who never lived that reality. Imagine, we in football season, right? Imagine trying to coach a football team and you never played the sport. You look crazy out there telling professional athletes how to run plays that you have never executed yourself. That's the Postal Service in a fucking nutshell. That's management in a nutshell. They be mad as shit at me. They be like, why you talking shit about me? They call me up all the time. And the sad part is, it's not all of them. Because I've had some of them on here, and they beasts. They came out, they do their thug dizzle. They came into the facility from the streets, from the routes, from the trucks. And you can 100% can tell the difference. They talk different. They lead different. But the ones that come from outside of your own craft, they bark orders and they crunch numbers. And that's why you all gave them 65% of the blame. I get it. Then you got the last group, the complainers. 11%, right? Yeah. 11% said workers who complain but won't step up. I get it. And this one hurts because it's real. Some people in the craft love to complain. That's 90% of postal workers. They tell you how bad management is, how bad the schedules are, how bad the job is. But when it comes time and they have the opportunity to step up, they duck it. I'm busy. I gotta go clean my wall with my toothbrush. They don't want the overtime. They don't want the special details. They don't want to file the grievances. They just want to complain. That's dead weight. Because if all you do is complain without solutions, you just add to the noise. Postal Service got enough problems. We don't need no more background noise as well. And trust, if you are one of them that complain. I got this thing, man, where I refuse to be pulled in by somebody else's misery. You know the saying, misery loves company? Well, I say misery loves company, but my door is locked. You can't come knocking on my door, misery. No. But all right, we ain't gonna stretch this out. So there was the four groups: old heads, the Gen Z, the management, and the complainers. And the clear winner, y'all already know, or shall I say loser, was management, again, with 65%. And that tells me people feel the biggest issue isn't the carriers, it isn't the clerks, it isn't the mail handlers, it isn't the truck drivers, is the disconnect from the top. So here's the question though. that I leave you with, how do you fix it? Because complaining about management is one thing, but what is the solution? We don't need managers. Yes, you do. Is it more training? Is it hiring leaders from within? Better accountability? Or maybe you should just step your ass up yourself. Y'all leave some of your own personal opinions in the comments. And if you didn't vote in the poll, go back. Throw the vote in there. Let's keep this conversation, flowing. And this is not me just talking. It's you talking. 900 people voted. And this is why I do this. You see me? Real talk. No sugarcoating. You ain't gotta like it. You ain't gotta like me. And if you don't like me, you already know. All I hear is talking. I don't sweat that. Y'all ain't gotta like me either. I respect that. Oh, man. This is JayH. And I'm out.
All I hear is talking, I don't sweat that. If they don't trust me either, I respect that. If she be down the ride, oh, I bet